yourself so that like I can get the background.
Yes, Prashant. Hi, Prashant. My name is Abhishek Paul. I have completed my post-graduation MCA from Calcutta University, Uttar Pradesh in the year 2021. I am a distinction holder in MCA. Currently, I am working with Coforge Limited on the designation of a senior software engineer, working in Oracle Forms and Reports technology. That's it from my side.
Okay, so you are already working on the Oracle forms, right? So do you
Yes.
have the uh, understanding of Oracle Apex, or like you are completely new to the one?
Actually, I'm completely new to Oracle Apex. I have the good understanding in D2K, Oracle Forms Report, as per MPLS.
Okay, okay. So I think like if you have already the understanding of Oracle forms, so it is kind of same only, but like it's completely new technology. So this comes into the PaaS category, Oracle PaaS category. So Oracle Apex is nothing but a web development platform. So if you know, right, whenever we have to develop any web applications or any forms or any screens, right, we used to have that HTML pages or all. So in the market currently, like we have a number of tools, frameworks and options are available. Suppose we can do the in the React also, we can do in the HTML, CSS and JavaScript. All those we can use and we can develop. So here Oracle Apex comes in the picture. That Oracle Apex, like suppose if you are if you don't have the complete background of all those, right? If you don't have that in-depth knowledge of HTML and all, after that also you can start development. So Oracle Apex is nothing but it is a database application. So it means like you can design the database, and on top of that one you can develop or you can create your applications. So
Okay.
it's not like you have to the full knowledge of HTML. You should have the full knowledge of other tools. Here, so if you saw the tagline of Oracle Apex, like 100x less code and 20x faster. It means like objects components are available into the Oracle Apex. You can use those things and you can develop from them. So it, like suppose if you are developing one button, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to write the code from the scratch for that button. Directly, the component it is there. You can just drag and drop into your form or into your page. Then you can design your page as per your. So here you have to focus most on the logic part and not on the development part. So due to that reason, Oracle Apex is very boom, and it is the first choice of most of the organizations. Because when we talk about the development, right, there is a huge amount of effort and costing goes into this one. So how that can be saved? That can be saved if we can directly reduce the costing time.
Mm-hmm.
So the cost and time will be reduced by using that Oracle Apex. So I will share my screen to you. Let me know once you are able to see my screen. Hope you are able to see my screen now.
Yes, same is it.
Yeah. So if you see it, right, build enterprise applications 20x faster with 100x less code. It means
Mhm.
you can develop the applications, and applications in the sense it's not like okay simple things. So I can show you the samples like what we can develop with the Oracle Apex. So this is a site like built with Apex. So this site will give you us the information that okay what all applications are built, and so that we can get the idea about that one. So if you see HR management system we can build with Oracle Apex.
Okay.
I think my screen got stopped, right?
No, screen is visible. HR management
Okay, okay.
system, star, proclaim, leave management.
Yeah. So daily expense management. Then this is the Swadesh IT pros. So if you see right, these many types of applications we can develop. So here the limitation is our we only. We just have to design, and if you see like shopping online, so we can develop the e-commerce websites also. We can develop like uh, any applications which you name, monthly expense tracker and all those things. And here like it's kind of university management system. So this website will give you that complete picture about that okay what are all applications we can develop with the Oracle Apex, so that at least you can get idea. And about this Oracle Apex, even the Oracle itself uses this Oracle Apex for most of its websites and for internal tools. So now, suppose if you have to start your Oracle Apex, right? So what are the options? Because if you are starting that other website, right? So we install some libraries, we install some that is starter code, right? Then only we can start. But here in the Oracle Apex, we don't have to install anything
Mhm.
because this Oracle Apex is a cloud solution. So cloud solution in the sense like everything is available into the workspace, which is will be available online. You just have to access or you just have to open that one. So you just need internet and browser. That's all. Once you have those two things, then you can develop any web application. You can develop anything. You don't have to install any software. You don't have to install any dependency files so that you can run those applications. And from the day first, it is available on the internet because
Mhm.
if we develop some HTML pages or some other things, right, that will be available into our local. So if we have to make or if we have to make that available over the internet, right, we have to place that into some server or somewhere, right? But here Oracle Apex itself is one server itself. So it means whatever we develop, those things will be available on the browser from the day one. So we don't have to worry about that also that okay, we have developed into the local and now how we can put into that our cloud. So all those things already there into that. Now, when we talk about the Oracle Apex, right? So if you are developing for the free version, right, or learning purpose, right? So you can use this apex.oracle.com. So here you can develop websites and anything for the free,
Okay.
but it will be have some limitations. You cannot use much of the features. So there will be like three options we have. One is the Oracle, this apex.oracle.com. So this is for that learning, or if you wanted to try out something, right? POC, or if you want to do some hands-on, right? So for that purpose, we have this apex.oracle.com. Then the second option is that database. Suppose your customer or client says that, okay, we already have the Oracle database and we wanted to use that only. So in that case, we can download this Oracle Apex files and we can install. Then it will be available into the database also. So this is the second option. Then the third option is the cloud. So we can create one Oracle Cloud account, and in that Oracle Cloud account, we can use that one. So it will be like our dedicated place. This apex.oracle.com is like shared place. It
Mhm.
means like a number of developers. There's a huge amount of developers are working on this one. So they will do some testing. They will do some tryout scenarios. So they will do all those things here because this is a free and learning purpose. But if suppose for the enterprise, right, when we talk about the client, right, actual project, so that time they are not going for the free version, they are going for the dedicated version. So dedicated version is nothing but that Oracle Cloud account. So once you have into the Oracle Cloud account, then you can install those applications there and you can create. So it will be into your control because whenever Oracle product team releases some of its new features, right, first they will try out into the free version. And once that is stable, then only they will move to the actual instances. So that is the one point here. So any questions till now if you have?
No pressure. Things are
Oh,
clear to
okay.
me.
Oh, so I will open that curriculum first. Just give me 1 second. I will find out that curriculum and I will share that what all we are going to
Prashant,
see.
I'm saying one thing. Now they moved. Now they are closing D2K, I guess. Now they are stopping Oracle forms and reports. That old 12C and things. So I think they are moving on cloud. All these features.
Right. If you see here, right,
Mhm.
this introduction to Oracle Apex. So first we will start with the introduction that okay, what is Oracle Apex and what all the things are there, how we can access instance and everything we will see. Then from the admin perspective, we will see like how we can manage the administration, how we can do that rest of all things. Then, as I told, right, Oracle. Oracle Apex is nothing but a database application. So it means like, as you know, right, you are already familiar with the SQL and PL SQL.
Yes,
That means
sir.
like you can create one table, right? Now you
Yes.
want that, okay, that table should have one web application. So how we can do that one? So we'll see that a starting point of any application is database. So first we'll see how we can design the database so that that database or those tables or structures we can use to create the forms, to create some reports, to create some web applications. So we'll see how we can manage the database into that Oracle Apex, because Oracle Apex is nothing but a itself is a database one. So in that database, so it's kind of like front end will be done by the Oracle Apex, and backend will is already there into that only Oracle database, and that automatic merge will be there. So we don't have to worry about that. Okay, how we can write the front end, how we can write the backend. So here everything is there into that Oracle Apex database also will be there there only. Then front end will also be there only. So all things will be there into one place only. Then we'll see how we can create those database applications, how we can create reports, how we can create the forms. Then in the web pages, right? If you are creating, so we will see how we can create one page, and in that page, like multiple regions, how we can create. So all those things we will see. Then we'll see that buttons, forms. So like we have created form, but like suppose we have just have to create some our custom things, right? Some custom input, output, or suppose some radio buttons and all. So how we can create those? So we'll see everything. Then we'll see the page processing. So suppose if you press some submit button, right? Then behind the scenes some action should happen. So how that will happen? Or suppose when you are pressing one button, right? So it should go from one page to the another page. So we'll see how all those things. So it's like that complete web development kind of thing, but in the Oracle Apex. Then these are the shared components. So it's like we can create some navigations that okay, these will be the navigations and everything. We'll see those. Then we'll see the security, because we know that okay, when we talk about the any web development or anything, right? The first thing is like security, right? That okay, how we can create this login system, how we can create that register system, or only the authorized persons only can see the web applications. So we'll see all those things. Then deploying Apex application. So suppose we have started into the development instance, right? So once that application is completed, how we can move that to the production or the UAT instance. So we'll see all those. Then we'll see the dynamic content and REST web services. So we know that okay, nowadays like if you are talking about some third party, right? So third party will say that okay, we are exposing the data into the REST APIs. So how we can use that REST API data into that Oracle Apex? So we'll see all those app options. Then at the end, like we'll see some Oracle Apex project. So whatever we are seeing, right? All those things we will not go through the only the theoretical part. Along with the theoretical, we will create some project, and in that project we will understand all these things so that we can get that hands-on capability. That okay, suppose if you are developing some REST API, right? So we'll create one project. In that one, we'll see how we are accessing getting that data from third party, and how we are using that into our Oracle Apex application. So we will see all those things in detail in this session. So this session normally goes from 15 to 20 hours. It depends upon that. Okay, how much pace we go. And suppose if you are clear in the most of the things, right? So it can be completed earlier also. But suppose if you need one more day or 2 more days, right? If you have some issues, so we can take up that time. So it's not like okay, there's a hard stop that okay after 15 or 20 hours we will not do anything. If you have anything pending clarifications, anything, we can take those also. So I will. So this is that apex.oracle.com. So I will just give you the walkthrough of that, okay, how it can be happen. So I have already have my account here. I will open that account. Oh, so this is the my workspace name. I have this is credential. So I will show everything that okay how you can create your own workspace if you are going with the free, and if you are going to the cloud, right? I will show you that cloud also. Suppose if you are working in some client project, right? So how you can create that Oracle Apex into that dedicated workspace. So I will show you that option also. So this is that actual Oracle Apex instance where all our applications will be there. So I will show you some of the applications to run. Suppose which application I will open. Yeah, I will open this master detail. So if you see, this is that login page came once we run. So I will put here my credentials, and if my credentials are valid, then only I am able to allow. So if you see, we have are into this page. So if you see here, like a number of options are there, that okay, how we can create. Then if you see, this is the navigations we have here. Admin, if you suppose if I'm an admin, right? Then how I can manage that admin informations. Then stacked thing. So different types of forms pages are there. So we'll see all in detail that okay, how you can also develop these pages. So if you see, comments are there. So it is kind of like if you see, right, some information here, then corresponding comments are there. Then sub details, drill down, report and mark you. So all those, this, like this is the end goal kind of thing. You can create this type of web applications. So I will show you that basics things. Then you once you do try out that hands-on and all right. So after that you also can develop this type of applications. If you have any questions, let me know. We can take those questions or anything. So here, if you see, right, this is the app builder. So here, that all web applications, whatever we build, those will be available into here. And as I told, right, this is the database applications. So this SQL workshop will contain those database things here. So all the database, suppose if you have to create some PL SQL code, some SQL code, some table creation, and all those things. So those things we will manage from here. So if you see all tables, views, indexes, functions, packages, everything is here. So I will show how you can create some pages and other things. Then this is the team development. So when we are working in a collaborative project, right, multiple team members are working and all right. So how we can create issues. So this is kind of like you can compare with the Jira, right? In the real projects, we have the Jira software for managing those tasks, right? Or to managing tracking everything. So all those features are already there into the Oracle Apex itself. It means we don't have to go for some third-party vendor applications or anything. It is already available within the Oracle Apex. So I will show you how you can utilize this team development so that when how you can work with the multiple team members collaboratively. Or suppose if you are a project manager, if you are a project manager or tech lead, right? So you will manage your team. That okay, how you can create those issues, how you can create those tracking. That okay, whether the track issue is completed or not completed. Then this is a gallery we have. So here some pre-built solutions are already there. So pre-built solutions are nothing but like some applications are already there and how we can use those applications. So the application which I showed you, right? This one, this is already available. It means suppose if your requirement is that okay, you have to create some application. If that application is matching some percentage to that existing application, right? So in that case, you don't have to create from the scratch. You can use that existing application. So that is one additional feature that okay, in that case, you don't have to develop from the scratch. But suppose if you're learning, right? Suppose if you're learning that okay, you wanted to develop this kind of application. So what you can do, you can use that existing application. You can go to that code and you can see or overview so that you will can get that initial idea that okay, how you can develop this kind of web pages. So like starter code is there. Like it means like the codes is already predefined codes are already available. We can use those codes. And suppose if you say ask about this application, right? If you wanted to modify, you can modify with your as your own also. It's not like okay, you cannot modify, but this will give you those features that okay, how you can develop this kind of functionality. So how you can go to this application. So if I will click into that one, right? So this is my that application code is available. Like this is the complete web page here. So if you see here, right, we are not writing the code. We are just drag and drop. We are placing the files. So suppose if you need chart, right? So what I can do, I can just drag and drop the chart here, and then the chart will be available into my place. my object. So this will that layout complete design. So we don't have to write that code. Suppose if you see right here, the save button is there,
Okay.
right? So you have to create one more button. So I will show you by doing that. So we'll see, like if you see here, right, save button is there. So you need one more button along with that one. So how you can create that one? You just have to right click here and create button is there. So you can click into the button. And this for this button, what you can do, you can give the name of this button as Abhishek. I hope I have written the correct Abhishek. So suppose this is the name we have given, right? So you will make the save and then you will run the application again. So once you run the application, then if you see the button is created. That means you have not written any code, right? You just use Apex features, and by using those features, like the action is already completed. It means the button is there. Now suppose if you have to write some code here, right? How you can write that code? So those codes and everything you can write as per the need. So like behavior, do you want to submit this page or do you want to redirect to some other page? So suppose I can say that okay, I want to redirect to this into the different page. So we are in the
Mhm.
page number 70 and we'll see what different pages are available. Suppose we will say it will go to the home page and I will make just okay and I will save. Now if you see, once I click into this Abhishek, right, I will go to the home page. So this is my home page. Came to the home page. So I will show you all these complete things that okay how you can develop this kind of layout, how you can develop this one, and what are the different features are there. So we will see each and everything in detail in this session. So that's all from the demo session. If you have any questions, any clarity or anything, we can discuss those.
Okay.
Okay. So do you have any questions?
No question.
Okay. Or like any other custom requirement that suppose if you are expecting this also, so you can tell me that also. So we can take those also.
Okay. Actually, I'm just recently working in a legacy system, Prashant, thing DD2K and reports. So I'm just try to develop that kind of application in Apex, just
Yeah,
migrating.
yeah, yeah. You can develop that one because that legacy applications. I think you are working into that EBS, right?
No, no, local ERP.
Or local ERP, right? Yeah. So Oracle itself, like Oracle has that EBS product and local ERP system. So all those things are moving to the cloud. So now that
I
cloud
also worked in
migration
EBS
process.
also, Prashant, in my past experiences. But as of now, I'm working in legacy system also.
Yeah. So if you have worked into that EBS, right? So you
Mhm.
have saw those forms, right? So earlier those
Yes.
forms are developed into that OAF, right? But now Oracle is moving all those OAF forms to the Oracle Apex. So
Mhm.
there is a very boom into that industry that okay, cloud migration activities are there. So
Actually, I'm not using OF, I'm using Form Builder for that.
form builder you are using. Okay.
Yeah. Oracle Form Builder.
Okay. Oracle form builders here. Okay.
Okay. Okay, Prashant, thanks for this demonstration.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thank you. So Chaitanya, we are have good with the demo session. So if you have any question.